My name is Tova Beck-Friedman. I'm a filmmaker. I have been working a lot with the genre of cine-poems. And this is my first project collaborating with the poet Susan Rich. Susan Rich wrote the poem Pregnant with the Dead, which I thought to be extremely powerful. And I was very happy that she agreed to collaborate with me. And I'll ask Susan to say a few words about the poem. Susan?
Absolutely. Thank you, Tova, and an absolute honor and pleasure to work with you. So I just want to get that out there. The poem came about while I was doing my monthly Friday morning writing session with a dear friend and poet. And we give each other prompts, we give each other word lists, we chat over tea and snacks, and we see what happens. And I remember this poem coming from I am a blank, and somehow I am a woman swollen with the history of my dead surprised me when I wrote it. And I kept going and I thought, okay, well, who are my dead? And the poem took on a life of its own a bit, especially because this isn't a subject I tend to write about. And so whatever this subject is, I think of it as the Holocaust, but I also think of it as being very relevant to what's happening in the US today with women at the border who are enduring forced sterilization. That's the news story as we record this. And it's eerily similar to things that happened in Europe. So the film talks about history, but it's also present today.
Yes, unfortunately, it's very relevant today. I chose for the visuals, I chose a two-layered approach. The first layer are images of from archival footage of people from home movies, of people that live everyday life, that they don't know what is about to happen. They are happy, they got going along every day, and they don't know what the future will bring. The second layer is of a dancer. The dancer is Juliet Nadish. And she, for me, represents the suffering of the women that are swollen with the dead. And these two layers somehow combined, and I think Susan said it a while ago, that the poem is in the place in between the archival footage and the dancer. And I thought this is a beautiful way to describe it.
I think one of the lovely things about the film, having been out in the world now a few months, is that I've watched it many times. And that's kind of the wonderful things about its kind of briefness. It feels almost like a dream. And what I find so interesting is that it's more affecting each time I watch it. And, you know, I have to sort of think, I think I block out my voice so I'm not just listening to myself speak, but particularly the archival footage and that sense, Tova, that you just mentioned of people going about their everyday lives, walking through a doorway, going to the beach, and we know what's going to happen in their lives. And again, I can't help thinking as we go up towards November for our election, what are we walking towards? What is going to happen in the next little bit of time? So maybe now more than ever, it feels incredibly relevant to me.
It is, it definitely is. Thank you so much, Susan, and I hope we meet again. Susan lives on the West Coast, I live on the East Coast. And
this is our first face-to-face meeting on
courtesy
Zoom.
Technology, we are here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.